Hello, class. Welcome to week number 4. This is Sister Higgins, and this week we're going to be using metaphorical analysis as we're looking at conflict. And as you've seen so far, the use of metaphors is very important when we are looking at conflict. So you're going to be learning more about that this week. So we're just going to dive right into it. And I do like to try and throw in a little bit of humor. So as you'll see, I'll put in little comics here and there throughout the semester. But on a more serious note, I want you to be thinking about conflict as we're going through this semester. Conflict is not necessarily a negative thing. It becomes negative when there's contention that is involved. And I love how Brother Bean, in his podcast for the overview for this week, he talks about conflict being like opposition. And I think that is exactly the way we need to look at conflict. For me, working in human resources, I deal with conflict all the time. Also, for all of my years as a social worker, I dealt with conflict and contention together. And so we need to look at, for us in our lives, for us to grow and to develop, to become more like our Heavenly Father, we need to have conflict. Just like we've been told, there has to be an opposition in all things. And I love this quote. This is from Eldred G. Smith, and it's from a conference talk a long, long time ago. But he said, "All progress is made by overcoming an opposing force." Lehi said to his son Jacob, quote, "For it must needs be that there is an opposition in all things," end quote. Opposition, then, is good for us as long as we don't seek it for opposition's sake. And I think it's important for us to think about that are we seeking after conflict? Are we seeking after problems? Are we seeking after drama? A lot of times people would say that some people love drama. Are we not trying to seek after that? Are we trying to stay positive, as we'll learn about this week? Are we trying to stay in the positive zone? And that's where it can be healthy. And as conflict comes and it arises, that's where it gives us an opportunity to learn and to grow. So this week, pay close attention to your due dates as you're going to be participating in the discussion boards. Watch when they're due. You're going to be talking as a group, and I'm watching and monitoring your discussion boards. I will comment on different individuals at different times, or I might make my own post. So it's important that we're teaching one another, that we're remembering the importance of sharing and discussing with one another. So be mindful of your activity list for this week, what you're supposed to be doing. I think that this is a good kind of to-do list. Check off each of the assignments, and then on Wednesday, I will send another reminder of what's due. And then on Friday, I'll send another reminder of what is due on Saturday. And so as long as you're just watching through this, it should be okay. It shouldn't be overwhelming at all. Again, so pay attention to the discussion board, positive metaphors, part 1 and part 2, and when you need to have those posts made. So look at today, Monday, for your first post. And then I just like to help you to think ahead. So as you're going through the week, hopefully you're being able to prioritize your time, using time management wisely, and so that you can kind of get a jump start on next week so that you're not feeling overwhelmed. So again, I want to give you the tools to be able to succeed in this course. I've been very impressed with how insightful you are in your discussions and in your assignments, in your capture assignments. You have a great depth, all of you, and it's been impressive to see. So please feel free to contact me if you have any questions, and then remember that my office hours are on Wednesday nights from 8 to 9 p.m. Mountain Time. So again, good luck this week, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.